it is not a figment. It's not a figment of imagination when I say that the left likes to eat each other. They do. Lilly Singh is a huge liberal. She posts a lot of videos on her YouTube channel about how I think one of the most controversial ones that I remember from my memory is a geography class for racists, I think. But Lilly Singh, she's obviously a liberal. She obviously is a leftist, and it's ironic how how the left is literally trying to eat her up after she made a joke about in regards to turbans, right? And now she's being up, and now she apologizes for it, which is really hilarious, because the left likes to preach about racism. Like, racism is bad. We need to fight racists. We need to fight Nazis, and then and then it turns out that the left is the one doing those things. It's like, come on, dude, really? And then it goes to show you that cancel culture is a cancer, right? Cancel culture is a virus. They're not gonna stop. It doesn't stop, right? It doesn't stop. We can't put a halt to this. And then the left allowed this to happen. Hollywood let it happen. YouTube has allowed this to happen. And guess what? Now that cancel culture has gone momentum, it's going to be harder and harder for us to stop it. Okay? And now it's going after a leftist, someone who says that, oh, things are offensive. Think comedy shouldn't be, shouldn't be 100% free. We should limit what we can make fun of. And now she was attacked. She apologized, of course, but will they stop? Of course not. And that's the difference between a conservative and a leftist, right? A conservative ideology thinking when it comes to a leftist is that even though conservatives will not agree with you in any case, they will never advocate for your censorship. Conservatives are not going to advocate for your censorship. I'm a centrist, and I will never advocate for the censorship of an opponent when it comes to their opinions. I will never advocate for censorship of a leftist or a conservative. They have every right to propose their arguments, and if it's an argument, and if again it's free speech, right? I shouldn't be able to censor them. Okay? But Lilly Singh, apparently, she said something offensive, and now she's being forced to apologize. And the real question is, are they going to stop now? Does she get off? Does she get a free pass? But it's really ironic that a person who pushed for this type of things is now being attacked, because they have no one else to target. So let's read the article. The title reads, YouTuber Lilly Singh apologizes for disrespectful turban joke she made at Jessica Alba's home. Lilly Singh is taking responsibility for her mistakes. On Friday, the popular YouTube blogger apologized on Twitter for a discriminatory comment she made about turbans during a previous episode of her show. A little late with Lilly, calling her remarks disrespectful and problematic. During a recent visit to Jessica Alba's home, Singh, 31, met Alba's two young daughters, Honor, 11, and Haven, 8, who were both wearing twisted towels on their heads. They're really good. They're really good at being cool, especially with people that they geek out over, like you. Alba, who's 38, told Singh during the show. They're trying to be cool about it. I was like, Lily's downstairs, and they're like, Lily's downstairs, and I was like, yeah, come say hi. They wear the towels, the turbo twist. So they look like super not cool in the turbo twist, but it dries their hair really quickly, so it's very practical. I think they definitely had the turbo twist on when they said hi. They look like my Punjabi friends, Singh responded. It's fine. Her comments faced backlash from viewers, leading Singh to reflect and ultimately apologize. Hey friends, my timing is very poor, she wrote. I just made a post about dealing with hate online because I saw a tweet from someone making fun of my outfit, and I was completely oblivious to a larger issue happening. And then obviously this is Singh. Obviously, if you don't know who Lilly Singh is, this is her right here. And then let's continue. In a recent episode of my show, I stupidly made a comparison about turbans that I'd like to apologize for, she said. My guest was explaining how her kids were embarrassed. I saw them with towels twisted on their heads, and I said, don't worry, it's like my Punjabi friends. And in the moment, my thought process was, don't be embarrassed. I think that's dope. But in hindsight, I recognize that was a disrespectful and problematic joke to make that has a lot of painful history behind it. And I'm very sorry. She continued, this was the first episode of my show I ever taped, and I was very nervous doing improv. And I was very nervous doing improv that wasn't well thought out. I'm incredibly sorry to those I hurt with that comparison, and I want to make it clear that I am incredibly grateful to the people who took the time to bring this to my attention and educate me on the matter. I appreciate that you approached me with love and patience. I don't wear a turban, and I haven't lived that experience, so I really value people giving perspective. I'm grateful that this was a teachable moment instead of another opportunity to divide and attack. Hold on right there, Lily, okay? If you're a comedian, first of all, if you claim to be a comedian, don't apologize. I'm not gonna defend her because I don't like Lilly Singh. I don't like her. But like I said, If she has every right to say those things. She has every right. If she's practicing comedy, then she has every right to say those things. If people get offended, well, turn the channel, change the channel, turn the other cheek. Because if you want to get offended, then that's on you. That's a you problem. That's a you problem. When I see something I don't like on television, do you see me try to get it canceled? No. I don't like HBO. I think the programming sucks. I mean, for me, at least personally. But do you see me wanting to cancel HBO in general? No. I just change the channel. I do not like, let's say, Batman v Superman. I know and that's really irrelevant, but I don't like Batman v Superman. I think it's a terrible movie. But do you think it's right for me to say let's cancel Batman v Superman because it's really dumb, it's offensive? I don't like the idea of Batman being white, right? For some stupid reason that the left likes to propose, right? And no, as that's not me. I just choose not to watch it, not to watch it. That's what it is. I just choose not to watch it. Lilly Singh, I see her show on Hulu. Do you think I'm gonna say Hulu? I demand you to cancel Lilly Singh's show because it's offensive? No, I just say it's a boring show. I don't like her. I do not like her content. I don't think she's funny. So I'm just gonna watch South Park instead. That's a lot better. So you see, you get the picture, right? Again, leftists they will push for censorship. Leftists will tell you how to think. Conservatives, centrists, and traditional liberals, they just want you to think. That's what they want. The left wants to tell you how to think. Liberals, traditional liberals, centrists, and conservatives, they just want you to think. I want you to think. I don't want you to follow me blindly in my opinions. I want you to disagree with me. That's what I want. I do not want you to think like I do. I just want you to think. Right? So Lilly Singh, I think she's doing a really dumb thing and apologizing. Again, I'm not defending her in the sense that in the sense that she did something wrong. But again, if she's doing comedy, she should say whatever the hell she wants. She should. But it's really ironic how the left likes to eat itself up. Lilly Singh promoted this type of behavior, and now it's coming back to bite her in the rear end, which is really hysterical. I'm just sitting back, enjoying all the chaos going on around. I'm thinking, look, that guy, he preached that type of behavior, and now he's being criticized for it. That's the kind of person I am. If I see the left just trying to promote an idea and then it backfires on them, I just like to relax, sit back, relax, and just enjoy the commotion. It's really funny to me. Singh concluded, "This is all new to me. I'm still learning and growing. I know the line for comedy is subjective, so I can only do what I feel is right. And in this case, taking full ownership and apologizing feels right. No man's ifs or buts. It was wrong. I hope you continue to make space for me to make mistakes and improve from them. Aside from these words, I've also taken the action to ensure my stupid joke is removed from the episode and online clips. Thank you, and here's to a life of growth and improvement." Okay. Apparently this hasn't resulted in her show being cancelled, but what if it was a conservative who made that joke? The left would have been all over this person. In addition, she shared a Funny or Die video titled, "Let's talk about turbans." Gasp, and a follow-up tweet. Also, education is love, so I'd like to shine light on this great video discussing the turban. Thank you again, she wrote. And there's a tweet, of course, same thing that I just read. Singh, who is also an actress and played the role of Raven in HBO's adaptation of Fahrenheit 451, has also been transparent with her 14.5 million subscribers, opening up about her personal life and past struggles. In November, she announced she would be taking a break, etc. Basically, the point is that she would be taking a break. She announced she would be taking a break and from YouTube and all that stuff. That's pretty much all you have to know. Again, if you don't believe me, I'll read it to you. In November, she announced she would be taking a break from making videos to focus on her mental health. The social media star explained that her decision had nothing to do with her fans on YouTube, but rather was something she needed for herself. And then she reads, "I'll be real with y'all. I'm mentally, physically, emotionally, and spiritually exhausted." She said, "I've been doing YouTube consistently for 8 years, and for a lot of those years, I've been doing it twice a week, plus the daily blogs. It's been a lot," she admitted. "I've enjoyed it. I love it, but that doesn't take away from the fact that that has been a lot." And then includes the article. Like I said, the left likes to eat itself. They say that conservatives, white males, Nazis are the problem, when in reality, it's the left. Lilly Singh promoted this. She advocated for this, and now it came to bite her in the rear end. I'm sorry, but it's funny. Irony for me, I consider it extremely funny. When people like to push for the rules that they want everyone to follow, but when it suddenly hits them, then it's not so funny anymore. Then it's not so fun. Like I said, leftists, they will tell you what to think. Traditional liberals, centrists, and conservatives, they just want you to think. But let me know what you guys think about this. Do you guys think that Lilly Singh deserves what's coming to her after her history of trying to push her censorship? Do you think that, are you guys defending her in the sense that, again, if it's comedy, comedy should be should be without boundaries, right? That we should be able to make fun of everything. Are you guys in the defense of Lilly Singh under the idea that, you believe free speech is free speech and you shouldn't be censoring individuals because you disagree with them? Or do you think that she should be censored because she advocated for this? And again, irony is probably the best form of comedy, right? Let me know what you guys think about this. If you like this video, hit the like button. If you're new to the channel, subscribe and hit the notification button as well. That way you never miss an upload. But the best thing you can do, and I say it in every video, is share the video. Because YouTube has decided to direct independent political commentary. This affects me a lot. It makes it harder for me to reach out to new viewers. And you sharing the video helps me bypass all those restrictions. And you can share it with your friends, Facebook, Twitter, any form of social media. And that really does help out a lot, and I very much appreciate it. But again, I want to honestly know what you guys think about this, okay? If you guys can stick around for the next segment, the last one, I hope you guys can stick around for that. If you cannot, I'll see you guys at a later time. Hopefully you'll be able to see the last segment on your own time. But the last segment is going to be talking about the homeless problem in San Francisco and in general California. Because again, I've gone to LA. I've been planning to go to San Francisco for a while, but I don't know if it's worthy. I'm not saying that it's worthy, but I don't know if I'm still like, going back and forth on whether it should be a worthy trip, because I personally want to film the homeless problem in San Francisco like I did with LA. I just wanted to go to LA, film the homeless problem, and then just show it to you guys, because hearing about it, it's a lot more, it's less impactful than actually seeing it. But I don't know. Let me know what you guys think about that. But again, I'll see you guys in the last segment if you guys stick around for that. I'll see you guys at a later time if you guys cannot stick around.